Hey guys, Kirk from Dick's Taxidermy. So this morning I'm going to show you again how to cape out the head of a deer or an elk or an antelope, works for any of them, for a shoulder mount. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to start with making our small V right here between the antler. And generally I like to come no farther back than the base of the burr. So we don't want a V all the way down to here. There's no sense in that. It really ruins the cape. Just make a small V right here, and then we're going to go down the back. So this is how we start. Come from this side, and we're going to meet up with the point of the other V. Just like that. I'll scribe this back. Make sure this cape is laid out straight. You see how it's tubed? We didn't cut it on the body. We kept the neck tubed. That's the way you want to do it. You don't want to make your cut down the back while it's on the body. You'll have all kinds of small jack-off cuts in there. You don't want those. So we'll start here. Again, using a sharp knife, not a Havalon blade, but an actual hunting knife, a real knife. Slowly make our cut. We'll hold it tight here. And then one smooth cut all the way down the back. Like that. And you can see how it's nice, smooth cut right there on both sides. That's going to go together real nice when it gets sewed back up. Then we'll start right here and we'll start skinning. Now you can see here where there's some neck meat that's been left on this shoulder mount or on this head here. This all should be on the carcass. This hunter should have went all the way to the base of the head where the atlas meets the axis, and he should have taken it off at that joint. There's no reason to use a saw for anything. You don't need to carry a Wyoming saw or any of those saws in your pack. You don't need a saw for any of that stuff. You don't even need a saw to prep your skull. You can prep your skull by taking 80–90% of the meat off and salting the skull down. And that's what you got to do to be able to be compliant with CWD. Now we're slowly going to go around this burr here. We're going to be scribing very slowly. Scribe and pull. And you can see that will pull off all the way around to here. And there's no cuts in it. Same with here. Once we scribe this up underneath on both sides, you can use your steel, which you should always have a steel, and you can come right around just like that all the way around. And it's completely off all the way around. So I'll show you again on this side. Get that scribe, get it started. Scribe this side, get it started. We're going to pull. We're going to pull it right on around. Take your steel, shove in here, pull it right around. So now let's go ahead and trim back some of this neck meat. This will be holding us up. We don't want that to hold us up. Stay close to the bone. Scribe. This is why you can't use a Havalon knife. You got to have something with a good heavy blade on it. Something you can use to keep your animal out. The reason that they made Havalon blades is for the guys that don't know how to sharpen a knife. So learn how to sharpen a knife and get rid of those Havalon blades. Just like that. Now let's do the other side. Let's get this side caught up. Again, I'm trying to get all the meat off of the skin as I'm skinning here. All this neck should have been left on the carcass. There's an ear right there. Stay close to the bone. Comes off right at the bone. You should have a hole here in the ear about the size of a pencil when you're done. Now, go under here, get this caught up. You got to keep it caught up, keep it going off evenly. If you're trying to work up around the burr up here and it's caught up on the neck, you're just fighting yourself. So make sure you keep going off at a straight angle here. Again, just scribing the tissue. There's an old injury right there on the bone, big old knob right there. Here's a big round knob right here. It's a little hard to get around that. You got to go slow when you hit those. Turn this around where you can see it. Okay, this is the eye right here. So if I peel this back a bit, you can see that's the rim of the eye right there. This is the rim right here. So what you want to do, if you're just beginning, you can stick your finger in the eye and you push your finger through and you can feel where the lid is. The lid's right here on my finger. So I know when I cut back here, I won't cut through the eyelid because my finger's right there. So I got it on the eyelid. So if you're just beginning and you're not sure where the eyelid's at, just put your finger in there and feel it. Okay, now the next thing, we're gonna have the tear duct right here. We're gonna stop right there and we're gonna catch the other side up. Do the same thing again. We'll go ahead and put your finger through the eye here. We'll feel, you see the finger right here. We'll feel where the eyelid's right there. So we're gonna cut back here. Just like that. Now we're down to the tear duct. Again, using this steel, keep steeling your knife, keep it sharp. A dull knife cuts a lot of holes in skins. So there's the lip area right here. We'll put our knife in like this, cut back, and there's the lip area right there. Right here in the tear duct, real gently scribe. It's in there very deep. Scribe it in there. Once you scribe in there on the bone, you can just pull the tear duct right out. Whole tear duct comes out. One shot. Okay. Let me turn it over this way and show you again. So again, go in here. Stay down deep. Stay against the skull. Scribe it in there. Just scribe the tissue in there and pull. And there's the tear duct right there. It's caught way back up in here in this big hole. That's where it's caught. So you want to scribe back up in here and pull it out. That's the only place it's attached. The rest of the skin is free floating. So there's our lip again, that dark purple area, there's our lip again. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our knife in, go like that. There's the teeth. We're gonna stay close to the bone, we're gonna stay close to the jawbone and close to the roof of the mouth so that we get all the lip. Same with on this side. Flip it over here where you can see. So put a thumb in here and it will come up right along the roof, right along the roof of the mouth. Scribe and pull. Again, this is where you need a nice hunting knife, an actual real hunting knife that has a good 4-inch blade on it that's good and sharp. That's what you're using for caping. You're not going to be able to do any of this scribing or prying with a Havalon knife. You're just not going to be able to do the job. So then rather than trying to get a Havalon knife and keep putting new blades in so your blades are sharp, that tool won't do the job anyway. So then you're going to have a terrible job to start with. So right here, this is the top of the nose. This is where the septum is at right here. We're going to cut down through the septum. We're going to scribe right along the edge, again, right along the edge of the lip line right there. Scooping the septum out all the way to the end. Now we have all of the septum, all of the lip area there. We have everything. Now we'll just do the bottom jaw here. So again, scribing right alongside where the lip attaches to the bone, right there, right around. And that's it. So we'll show you in another video how to take care of your skull. Here's your cape. You're out of state. You can just take your skin, fold it skin to skin, keep it skin to skin. Do not let the air get to your skin. Don't let any air get to your skin. Don't let any dry spots get on your skin. If it does, the salt can't cure it and the hair will fall out. Then just take your skin, roll it up, and put it in the freezer or keep it refrigerated until you can get to your taxidermist. So there's your skin. We're gonna prep the skull later and I'll show you how to do the skull correctly so that you can bring it back into the state. You've seen those videos before. So you have your skin, you have your skull prepped correctly, and you have all your meat boned out. Now you can travel from one state to another, anywhere in the United States, and you're compliant with CWD. So I hope all of you hunters try to put some effort into this and learn how to do this to help push our sport forward. Because as you know, they're attacking us, and they're attacking us from all levels. And if you're not helping to provide information to your friends and show your friends how to do this, and show your friends where to get the information, and explain to them the type of tools that they should be using, stones, steels, they're not going to be able to perform this type of work. And if they can't do that, then they're not contributing to our sport and hunting. This is Kirk from Dick's Taxidermy. Thanks for watching.